this school on Sunday, the 13th of November 2022. That went good. I actually drove to the lesson myself, from my house all the way up the yards to the lesson. And it was fine because it's Sunday, and once we got to the roundabout where you can turn left to go to Tesco, or you can go straight. Went straight, and that's when the first block was. So we turned right, this was the firefighters turned right, and then kept going. And just kept on turning, and then the lesson itself went good. I'm getting better at roundabouts, because roundabouts are the things that I'm the worst at. I'm terrible at roundabouts. I have the hiccups. This week the last was a bit bigger, for better release than God of War 2. Sorry, I said 2, God of War 5. Which, when I say better release, I mean more sales over the weekend, which fucking sucks. But anyway, I did well almost everywhere. I stalled 2 times in a row, and then at one of the roundabouts I was about to go, but I stalled again. But I was quickly able to get back, and I was about to leave, but then another car came past really quickly. Whoops. Almost had a classroom notification. You want to bet that I'll get taken down for violence because of my background? I mean, I've shown it before in videos, but you never know. Yes, makeup's gotten worse, which is just fantastic. Where was I? Barreling out. And that was it, I think. Nothing else really happened. Yeah, I'm still hacking. And also, it's 45 minutes ago now. Honestly, where does the time go? But 45 minutes ago, I went to my friend's place of work and took a couple of videos of them for Moving Image coursework. I've made an experimental, so I'll upload the files on the Google Doc. Actually, I need to do that now, so I don't forget. I'll upload the files on Google Docs. Then on Tuesday, I can edit them to make it. What did he said here? Anyway, I've added it and I've counted it, and it's supposed to be 1 minute, but I've only got 22 seconds. I'm probably gonna have to just reshoot the entire thing, but I don't know what I can do. I don't think she has uploaded any of these on the classroom. Actually, she hasn't uploaded any videos on the classroom other than movie clips. She's never actually uploaded anyone's work. You know what I mean? I don't know. I think that final review, Silk V2. It is good. Although I did start it over 2 years ago. I bought the first, I bought Volume 0, then Volume 1, and then, yeah, 0 and 1, and then needed to read Ghost Spider and Spider Woman for the Spider Woman crossover. I only read that like last week, not even last week. Then I read all of Spider-Gwen that I could. Then on the Silk, there was only 2 volumes left of Silk, so I can't really say much about it. Although, out of everything that I've read, she is my favorite out of the Spider family, and that's really all I can say. Because it's fucking November. Sorry for my 2 pens. I'm sick, but still nothing's happening. This sweater as of 22 past 8 p.m. I don't know if that's intentional, but that guy's face, or his skull, I guess, or his head, is actually somewhat in the shape of the PS5. 2 years old, only 5 exclusive games. Gotham, well, that's also on Xbox. Before I click on stolen, I don't know if the midterms have been counted fully yet and they've announced it, but if the Republicans have won, then I bet you it's going to be the lefties saying, "It was stolen from us." Okay, yep, that's correct. I've had arguments on Discord of all fucking things about this. Because remember Kyle? He was like, what? We need to ban guns. I don't want to say ban so weirdly. But what's that actually going to do? It's going to get rid of the guns. But, so you ban guns, which means that, making guns is illegal. But if you are going to get a gun for illegal purposes like murder, like, if you plan on committing a murder, I don't think you would care about illegally obtaining a gun. But banning guns would just make them stop coming into the country, or something retarded like that. But you have black market dealers and stuff like that. But like, where are they going to get the guns from? Well, there's already guns in the country. You're going to have to confiscate every single gun out there, and that's impossible to do because, there's going to be people hiding it and stuff like that. And the only way you can really get rid of all the guns is through extreme authoritarianism. So, but yeah, most gun-related crimes are committed by criminals using stolen guns. So taking guns away from law-abiding Americans is useless / counterproductive. Rather, we must enforce existing gun laws and get repeat criminals off our streets with stiff penalties for crimes involving guns. Nigel Farage-led party would attract more than a quarter of voters, poll reveals. Since leaving frontline politics, former UKIP leaders become hosts on GB News right-leaning TV channel. More than a quarter of British voters would consider voting for a new party led by Nigel Farage. A new party shows that 12% of the public would be interested in backing a new venture if it were launched next year, while 16% would be quite interested. Yes, please. But I mean, this is his third party. Like, as far as I know, he founded UKIP. I might be wrong about him founding it, but he led it, and then once they got Brexit, like, voted in 2016, he left UKIP, formed the Brexit Party, and like, it's really confusing, but as far as I know, like, we finally left in early 2020. So there's no point to the Brexit Party anymore because they got what they wanted. They would need to, like, rename their party or something like that. So now he needs a new party. Why not just come back to the UKIP or something? Because, I mean, the only reason why I think why he wouldn't come back to the UKIP is because, it's got a bad reputation. But, I mean, Nigel himself has a bad reputation. If he does literally anything, it will automatically get a bad reputation. If he says that Hillary Clinton is good, I don't know why Hillary Clinton's the first thing that came to mind, but we'll go with it. If he says she was good, if he said that he supports her, people would stop supporting Hillary Clinton. Anyway, Remembrance Weekend in London, and Albanians taking over Westminster Bridge for a protest. This is what our politicians have done to us. Advertising giant warns clients to stay off Twitter. Strangely, these advertisers weren't bothered at all about brand safety during Twitter's numerous controversies with allowing literal nonsense to exploit the platform. Nevada population, 3 million. Arizona population, 7 million. Florida population, 22 million. Nevada, 5 days to count. 5 plus. Arizona, 5 plus days to count. Florida, 1 night to count. Okay, fair enough. But population of 3 million in an entire state? Like, I get that if you break the states up into, like, individual bits, then they are quite small, but 3 million, that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure Belfast is 2 million. No, was it 200,000? No, I'm pretty sure it's 2 million. Whatever. Republicans end the vote by mail / ballot harvesting regime or cease to be a major political party. Doctors in Canada are pushing for the return of masking, which makes perfect sense considering that masks have already completely and utterly failed to prevent the spread of corona there. They're never going to stop pretending it works to avoid admitting they were wrong. Wow, so many women and children, just let them all in.
So it actually means that countries need to divvy up this carbon budget between them, and then they need to divvy up the sectors, and then they need to have the measures which deal sector by sector with getting the. And if that means actually some of us are told, well, you can't go on a plane, that's fine. That's part of the national plan. So it actually means that countries.
Jordan Peterson once said, if it persecutes the jester, it's probably a tyrant. Pay attention to who, if anyone, calls for Dave Chappelle to be cancelled after his monologue last night. It was layered and hilarious. Comedy is a protected space in a free society. Okay. There's Peterson actually coming back to being based because what was it he said? Yeah, he said that they should end internet anonymity. But maybe he's coming back to being based. Oh God.
Day one, me and my brother sat there and said, listen, let's be logical about this. If this kills us...
I'm tired of people on TikTok adding, like, the same fucking songs to it. Like, stop.
Two military-age males, as strong as humans can be. Then society's over. Civilization's done. So there's no point hiding from it. So we went to Sweden because it was open. Went to the club. And we were in Sweden for 2 months. Everyone was locked in their houses, clapping for the NHS, hiding at home. Sweden was what? No one talks.
Like, wait, did he just say people in Sweden were clapping the NHS? Do they have the NHS in Sweden? I don't think so. Maybe they have a NHS, but like when you say the NHS, I'm pretty sure everyone around the globe will think of, the British NHS. Anyway.
This wide open, no restrictions, no masks, no closures, nothing. Completely full nightclubs in Stockholm. Full, head to toe. Nobody talks about Sweden. I don't know why. I was living there for months, watching people hide in their homes. I was like, guys, and every time I put up on Instagram, they deleted it. It's beyond just the inconvenience of I was an entertainer, I lost my channel. It's, we want to enslave people. We want to trick people into getting a vaccine they don't need. We want to convince people to stay home and miss their fucking grandmother's funeral. So we're going to delete one side of the argument. It's genuinely evil. It's not a small thing. It's big. Do you think that's criminal? Imagine your business went bankrupt. You can't feed your family. Imagine your girl leaves you because you lost your business. And then you're going, oh, it's over now. No big deal. We just deleted everyone's YouTube to lie to you for 3 years, and now you worked it out. Oops. Anyway, Ukraine. It's a fucking scam. Like, and nobody seems to give a shit. I'm like, no one's mad about this? Is it just me? I didn't even fall for it, and I'm mad.
I hate to say it, but he's right. Masks are useless. The vaccine harms you. How am I going to get myself out of this one? I did not. I take back what I said. I support the current thing, and you should get your however many boosters you need now. Elon brushed off Twitter exec's suggestion to fire enough white employees to avoid legal trouble. So, his balls are in the feed again. So I'm gonna have to pause after each individual thread. Sadie figured out how to open doors. Remember sitting down? Remember not having to chase a child down the hall every 30 seconds? I remember. Good times. My daughter's almost walking, so I will soon feel your pain. Abby was born 20th September 2021. Is Sadie about 6 months older? Congratulations. Shortly after the walking comes the climbing. Don't be surprised if you turn around for 10 seconds and she's suddenly standing on the coffee table. Have fun. Wait, is your name really stuck now? Yes. Still stuck. I'm just living with it until Elon enables name change. He won't. Can't you cancel the $8 account, change it, then reactivate it, and don't pay for play emoji verified? Apparently this has been confirmed by a few news sources, but hold your hype until it's fully set in stone. But Netflix might be making a documentary by Dragon Lord. Rainer, being the genius that he is, apparently posted the contract publicly. As the internet's preeminent scholar, and Dragon Lord will use giant penis be consulted and or interviewed on this documentary. Only to put us in the same room with a translator. Giant penis party consulting firm LLC. I can't even talk about the general stuff I talk about with everyone making giant penis jokes. It's too niche. I hope it's not just an elaborate prank on him. That's exactly why I'm holding back. Being trolled into thinking you're getting a €20,000 Netflix deal is absolutely something that would happen to him. Why do they make giant penis jokes? Is that because my name is Giant Penis? This you? Photo of it. That proves nothing. Hope Elon knows about you and specifically locks your account name whilst letting others change theirs. I know people who talk to Elon and it wouldn't be the tiniest bit surprised if they told him to keep me like this forever.